Strings, 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 strings. I have no strings to hold me down, no chains on my heels or ropes to keep me bound. I used to be a slave, but now I'm free. There are no strings on me. And this is passion.
Passion is the beginning of every movement you will ever be a part of. And without passion, you will never be able to move anything. Those of us who understand passion knows what it means to dream, and those of us who dream will lead. Sacrifice will need be, because even the Son of Men had to bleed, yet still march through adversity. And personally, I believe enough faith can cause earthquakes, so let's shake up the idea of liberty, because true freedom starts in the heart and breaks slave mentality. But in reality, the world will call us a travesty. Look inside our minds, call our thoughts an intellectual tragedy. Like, how can you mix all these world-changing ideals with this amount of crazy? Where do you draw the line between faith and insanity? For every dream we make into a vision, the world will call our goals fairy tales, as if our purpose is worthless and our head has been fed lies. Like snakes constrict and tie, death around my neck, crush my lungs, no more breath, break my legs, no more steps, take my heart, nothing left. But blessed are those who endure the stress, and unless you've crawled on our hands and knees, you can't understand these depths. Look into our eyes and they will tell you stories deeper than dark oceans. Have you ever seen memories like treasure falling beneath an endless trench, never to be seen again? I guess that's why we drown ourselves in tears sometimes. For where your treasure is, there too your heart shall lie, sinking deep to the very end. So don't call us crazy until you've surfed the waves of our brain. Don't call us crazy until you've experienced the wilds of our hearts. You can't understand how we remain untamed and unashamed, because the same people who stepped over these dreams are the same people drowning at the bottom of the sea, locked in chains. And it grieves me. It grieves me because our biggest dream is to inspire real love. But it's hard to inspire people who want nothing to do with you. To be real with someone who despises the truth, and truth be told, we've lost touch with how truly precious love is. My friends, they are right here. My peers are right here, with no identity. Inspired by false idols who paint illusions of realness on top of lustful canvases where love is not present. Men who mistreat their queens as if Eve was the rib that protected Adam's heart. Women who have forgotten that queens wear crowns laced with purpose and not gossip filled with insecurities. Where are the leaders who will take the weak into their arms, press them down and shake them together into diamonds that are unbreakable? Because you can't lead anyone when you choose to be frail. While most music encourages our young people to sleep on top of crack needles, they will fail. Someone produce an album and tell us how you're going to save our kids from jail, because I still got brothers locked behind the cage. And the sad thing is, they are finding God quicker behind the bars than they do in the church. So preacher, would you please teach us, don't bleed us or leave us, lead us into the sun. Let Jesus breed us into creatures that will shift the atmosphere, because this world will need us. So world, I'm so sorry for the misunderstanding. And I'm so sorry that you have been judged by men who don't even have the courage to judge themselves. We will not shove our theology down your throat, but we will love you by any means necessary. So I'm sorry, but if you can't inspire real love, then this world will continue to overdose on RIP. And believe me, you can't get caught up in the moment. You gotta seize the day, create the moments, make time where miracles shine through blind eyes, and help them see that love is life because it breathes.
So those of us who dream will lead, because even through the dread we were set apart to succeed. And the only thing that we need is the passion on which we feed. So don't undermine this passion of ours. Hell may be legion, but we burn brighter than these stars. We don't fear the chains or ropes from the tree. Death can't hold us. Puppets are slaves, but no strings on me.